Hello everybody, I'm the Captain here.
And I'm Dempster.
And today we have the unboxing for the first technical booster, the
TCB01.
Thank you. This is called the RECKLESS Rampage. And so this one boosts three clans, only three clans which is Nubatama, Tachikaze, and Spike Brothers as well. So
and not only that, they have introduced three specific keywords for each of their respective clans, with Spike Brothers having Charge or Totsugeki. For Tachikaze we have Engorge or Boshoku, and as for Nubatama we have Afterimage or Zatsue.
So
Zange, sorry.
No worries, but yeah. So let's just look at the box right there in the front. You can see all of the sort of Ace, I guess.
G-Rare maybe?
The G-Rares of it, this is the Great Villain Dirty Palio or something.
I don't know the name, and I don't know the name.
Alright, let's move on. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so there's something interesting that we'd like to point out as well, because this is actually, there's a different print here. There's actually a Cardfight, I don't know if you can see it.
Cardfight Vanguard 5th anniversary.
Yes, so Cardfight Vanguard is actually celebrating their 5th anniversary in 2016. So that's something a bit to celebrate, and they're commemorating it with, I guess in future boxes throughout this year, they might be having this the whole way through. So on the side, you see more of the units.
The same units
actually. And then some information on the box, the clans that is being boosted. Okay, and each pack, there are 12 packs in each box, and each pack has 7 cards, with 2 of them being rare and above. So I previously opened a few boxes before with a friend, and it turns out there's actually 2 GR, not 2 GRs, 2 double R, triple Rs, and 4 double Rs.
How do you think that differs with the previous sets?
Not that much, but from what I noticed, actually, there's actually an even spread of all 3 clans.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, there's actually even spread of all 3 clans. So you get 2, 2, and 2. Which triple R you get, not too certain.
But at least you get 2 lah. Okay.
Right. So now I have some own observations as well, but we'll get to that. So let's just open the box now.
Alright.
It's not really delay. And on the side here it says,
good luck. Thanks, Bushiroad.
Thanks, Bushiroad.
You've always been a big help.
Right. So let's just open up.
First of all, what we see is their collaboration with Luck and Logic, which is coming out soon on the 28th. So these are some PRs, some information and catalogs, as well as Strike to Victory, which is the new 3DS game that's out, and the card list, which nobody gets. So we'll leave it at that.
Right. So just to give more information again, because they gave out the GRs for Luck and Logic, promos for PRs. For Luck and Logic, right? Alternatively, if you buy the trial decks for Luck and Logic, right, you actually get Tachikaze and Nubatama cards, promo cards that you'll be able to add to the Vanguard decks. So, other than that,
it's just more Spike Brothers. No love for Spike Brothers.
There's no love for Spike Brothers. Alright, so
they are not bros enough.
So just to show off the pack again, more information, the same information that we mentioned before. There are 7 cards in here. The front, the back, while it boosts all the other information that's in here as well. Right, so I think that's all that we have to show off for this box. So shall we get to the opening?
Let's go.
Get to the opening. Oh, hi.
Oh wow, that was fast. Oh, hi.
Okay, that's the 2 triple R's gone already.
Okay, so we've already opened 1 box, and what we have here is 6 foils. How many triple R's and double R's do we get?
2 triple R's, 4 double R's. As I mentioned, and as I mentioned previously, there are at least about. This is a Tachi, is it? Nuba?
This is Nubatama.
Okay, the Nubatama's go
2
there.
2 Nuba, 2 Tachi, and
2 Tachi and 2 Spikes.
You sure there's a Tachikaze? I doubt so.
Oh, there's a Nubatama. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, now we get 3.
Oh, there's actually 2 copies of the same. That's a surprise.
Really?
Yeah. This was in the same box.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, hold on. This is
a different one.
This is a Tachi, dude.
Oh my god, my bad. Sorry.
This is Tachi.
Sorry guys. Still getting new to these clans.
Anyways, yeah, so as I mentioned previously before, there are 2 triple R's and 4 double R's,
Yep.
and there's 2 for each clan. So this is a bit of a pro and con thing. Pros is that there is even distribution. So if you're sharing this box with friends, right, or you all will definitely get
the
quote unquote your money's worth.
Yes.
Because in terms of foils, you guys will get your own share, but the problem is that with this kind of spreading, right, you have to buy more boxes.
True.
Probably like,
who knows, you just like get the same copies of every card, and you're like,
you probably
at the end of the day, you're like 10 of these and 1 of these or something.
yeah, if you want to complete all 8 of them, I'm looking at like you have to buy 12 boxes maybe
At the very least.
and it's for a chance for getting all 4 of the foils, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All 4 of the foils, and the foils also, of course, there's quite a few in here, which includes the GRs as well. Yep, but yeah, so they're all sharing space, and there's not enough to go around. So so there's only 6 per box, so you might not get lucky with what you find. So, but that's just saying what I say. So let's just get into the individual cards. You want to start from your side?
Okay, sure. So this one is this is a ninju, also a stealth ghost or something.
Okay.
Kurenai. Kurenai is the typical PG for Nubatama, the counter charge type one.
Stealth Rogue of Veils.
Yeah.
Kurenai. Yeah, so it's a PG is your counter charger.
Yep.
Alright, so there are other PGs that are printed out as rares. We have the rares over here, so
yeah,
and then they perform other skills as well. So we won't go into in them, but just know that there are 2 types of PGs in these boxes. One is the rare type, the other one is the foil type. The foil type is the one that will allow you to have the counter charge, and these ones have special abilities according to their respective to their clan.
So this, if I'm not wrong, this is actually the first set that introduces PGs that do clan specific things, rather than just counter charging or just protects your Vanguard or unit whatsoever.
Yeah.
So okay, let's move on to the next one. This is Ninju Shiranui. Shiranui, it should be the main
he's the main ace of the Nubatamas.
Yes, because he has GB2. His GB2 skill is when this unit attacks, if your hand size is less, you're more than your opponent's, or if I put it in another more proper way, if your opponent's
if the number of cards in your hand is less than your opponent's, then this unit gets plus 5k and 1 critical.
Yep. Then his strike skill is when you strike, Counter Blast 1. If you do choose one of your opponent's rear guards, bind it face up, and then your opponent chooses one of his own hands and drops it. And then at the end of the turn, your opponent puts the bound card with this effect back to his own hand.
Yep.
So it's like a pseudo, clear the field kind of thing lah.
Yep.
Which is quite interesting for Nubatama because they've always been focusing on hands and everything.
No, Nubatamas have been the clan that focuses on limiting your opponent's hand. So if he has more, so then if he has a certain number, then certain effects activate. Yep. If he has more than that, then skills activate where you where you bind them face up. But that is how the Nubatamas is built around. But previously, I think with the Stealth Dragons is actually the Shura Stealth Dragons. Yeah. Those of them actually have some skills that focus on retiring. On binding actually rear guards. So, yes. And then they end up going back to the hand. That's all I think. So, so
next we have Spike Brothers.
This
is Liar Lip. Yep. So this is the critical trigger for
Spike Brothers. This is for Rising, for Vanguard with Rising.
Rising, so, yes. So it's the typical move in the soul plus 5k draw a card.
Yeah. So we didn't get the ace for the Spike. We didn't get ace for Tachi as well. But basically, this is meant for a Rising Nova Vanguard, which is I need to find the name here. Which is actually Exceptional Expertise Rising Nova. So it's in this box. We just haven't found it in this. And so we won't go through the skills since we don't have it, so we don't want to really explain that to you. Yep. Yeah, so this is the PG for that, same skill, Counter Charger.
What's the name?
The name is it?
Alma, is it? Alma.
Kissmark Alma.
Yep.
No, I just have that fear thing going on.
Right.
No, Alma Wade.
Okay.
That's why. Alright, moving on. This is the I believe it's the ace strike for
Tachikaze.
Tachikaze, yep. I believe the name of it is actually should be called
Gluttony Dogma.
Gluttony Dogma. Absolute King Gluttony Dogma. Yep. So This one is okay. The strike skill. Then its first skill is the engorge ability. So I think we didn't explain all the stuff. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that after
we go through this. So the engorge ability. Then the second skill is GB2. You flip a copy of himself over. That is the cost. All right. So flip your face up. So when this unit engorges, what? Hang on.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, engorge. So GB2 skill, flip
GB2
one.
skill is
when this unit is in engorge state.
When this unit becomes engorged, if you retire 3 or more units during the turn due to the effect of this unit's engorge ability, you may pay the cost. If you do this until the end of the turn, this unit gets plus 10k, and the ability once per turn. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if you retire 5 or more during this turn due to the effect of this unit's engorge ability, stand this unit.
And -1 drive check.
And -1 drive check until the end of the turn.
Yep.
So this is actually one of those
restanding vanguards, but this is more similar to Chrono Dragon X stage because you can actually perform 5 drive checks in total with just him alone. Whereas for other restanding vanguards like Tetra Boil and Meteor Kaiser, Victor Plasma, they only can drive check 4 times.
Yeah, but here's the thing about this one, because of its abilities. The cost is rather high. The cost is rather high. You need to retire 5 of your rearguards.
Correct.
But with your rearguards having abilities such as coming back to the field when it comes back to retire, they actually come back in stand position. So you can actually have as many as 5 attacks in total, and that's
considering if the support units come back before the end phase, during the battle phase when they come back, yes, they can attack again.
No, it's the skills is when they get retired, then that happens.
Oh, okay.
They pay the cost and that
then
happens.
That makes a lot more sense, yes.
Yeah, so in a way that's the strength of it, and currently as we've seen, it's quite strong.
Yeah,
it's quite strong as far as we've seen. So.
It makes Shadow Paladins look like little boys and girls. If you think about it.
Quite.
Okay, then lastly
is the Tachi PG. Again, is the counter charger as well. So let's go through what the skills actually does.
We go from the other side.
So for Tachikaze, what Engorge does is that Engorge skill activates when the unit attacks. So when the unit attacks, right, you can activate its Engorge ability. Is what you do is you actually choose 1 or more of your rearguards and retire them. So it's considered they're eating those. Then for some units, right, if they eat a certain number of units, if they eat a certain number of units with its engorge ability, then some skills will activate. So
actually, correction, rearguard, not units, because units we denote that you can eat your own vanguard, so it doesn't make sense.
So rearguards. So rearguards more specifically. So that's the engorge ability. And for charge ability, what is that whenever a unit appears in the rearguard circle, you may choose to declare it to be in charge state. So when you declare in charge state, what happens is that at the end of the battle that this unit participated in, it will go straight back to the bottom of the deck at the end of that battle. So not at the end of turn, it will go back at the end of the battle. So that is the charge ability. And again, some units benefit from being in charge state. So. And for Afterimage, what Afterimage does is that is it at any point in time?
At any point in time when your opponents...
No, it's at the end of the turn, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it's at the end of the turn. Yeah. So so Afterimage is that we will have the correction here if you're wrong. So at the end of the turn, if you have 6 or less cards in your hand, you can actually bounce that card back to your hand.
Right.
Yeah, so you can bounce that card back to your hand. So in a way, it plays more to the fact that Nubatama is focused on. Having more.
Afterimage, the description for that is actually when your opponent's bound cards is returned back to the hand. So whenever point of the turn that happens, then if you have 6 cards or less in your hand,
then you can return that
unit.
Yes. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Right.
Yep.
So that's the 3 abilities, and this is the box that we opened from the Reckless Rampage. Yep. So
it's kind of reckless actually.
It's cool. I would say this. I think Bushiroad is quite reckless in terms of how they're setting up this.
It's a risky move.
It's a risky move, yes, but whether it works or not, it remains to be seen. But from what I can tell, it just seems that they are really sort of
pulling off a very reckless move here.
No. No, I wasn't making a reckless pun. More the fact that we don't know whether it will pay off or not because of how it seems that they want to pull people into buying more so that they can get the cards that they need. So as you can see lah, I mean, as you can see, there's 6 here and there's like I think maybe about 12 of them, 12 foils in total maybe. There could be more. I don't know.
More, I think. I'm not sure. There is 3 types of GRs, 6 types of triple Rs, and 12 types of double Rs.
Yeah.
So there are actually quite a lot.
There's actually quite a lot. You only get 6 per box. So you definitely, if you're getting this, I would definitely do suggest that you get some friends. We can take some of the clans that you don't want to take and then just sort of buy as many as you can in one go. So.
But on hindsight, this is actually quite pun intended or not lah. It actually ties into the title Reckless Rampage because most of these unit skills, they are very reckless. If you think about it, these clans are quite reckless. In some sense.
Hope, in a way, yes, the clans are they play very recklessly.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's all in their skills, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyways, I hopefully there'll be some improvements because they did announce that there'll be a second technical booster.
Yes.
Second technical booster. When that comes in, we will get to that. So but for now, hopefully that if there's any lessons to be learned here, Bushiroad has learned it and then they brought it over to the second technical booster. Since this is the first of its kind, so we can't give much criticism.
They're still experimenting with things.
Still experimenting with things and how to to sell the stuff. So I think that's all that we have to say. So anything else?
Nah, that's all for me. I'm not really familiar with these, so
alright, so we'll try and get these decks built up and then try to get them to you as soon as we can. We might not be depends on how fast we actually build these decks. If we do build it fast enough, we'll be able to get a fight out of you in real person. But if that's not possible, then we might be able to do it in Cardfight Online. Which is coming out early, whichever comes first. So we put up announcements on stuff like that, especially in terms of Cardfight Online. We'll definitely have more announcements of that going up. In the meantime, do follow us on all of our socials. Follow us on Facebook at Cardfight Vanguard. Follow us on Twitter at Crossbones VGS, and also follow our blog at crossbonesvanguards.wordpress.com. So if you guys have any suggestions, I would say. I wouldn't suggestions, because what we do is we will take your suggestions, the fights that you do, and we take them into consideration, test them out, see what works, see whether it really works and something that we can really present on camera. If we find that there's another fight that will be much more better, then we will put it out. So you guys understand that we do have a process when we come to doing this card fight. So yeah, so we call that process the list.
Okay, suggestions then.
Suggestions.
So any suggestions you have, just leave it out. We'll take them into consideration. And then I think that is all for now. Yeah, that is all. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to us here at Cardfight Vanguard as well. I almost forgot that last part. Okay, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.